Good morning. Yes, you're in my refrigerator this time. I'll probably put you in my cupboard when I start making my coffee. So, good morning. It is Monday. It is Martin Luther King Day, and I have today off. So I figured that I would do a little reading vlog situation, like a hang out with me for the day vlog. I don't think that I will be like reading for a straight 24 hours, but I did want to prioritize reading like the book that I need to finish, which is The Ivory Key. I'm like 50 pages away from finishing the whole thing, and I wanted to read some more manga. I actually wanted this video to be like me only reading manga and like starting a few series that are on my list, but you know, we're gonna see how I'm feeling. Okay, I'm gonna take you on a walk with me, you're gonna eat with me, all that good stuff, all that jazz. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's start making the morning coffee. Hello again. All right, so I just ate my delicious breakfast sandwich. So good, if I do say so myself. I'm gonna feed my dog. I'm going to put on some clothes after stretching. Okay, not that I am a mid-workout girly, but I walk now, and I can say this: fucking stretch, please stretch. I didn't stretch once before I went on a walk. That was the worst mistake of my life. I was in so much pain. My calves were burning so bad. I actually thought at one point that they were just going to seize up and I was going to fall. And I would just be on the sidewalk in my neighborhood, and everyone would be at work, so I would just be stranded there. Now, would I have had my phone? Yes. But I would have been in so much pain, I probably wouldn't have been able to call anyone. That's how bad the pain was. So stretch before you do any type of physical activity, please. So yes, so I'm gonna feed my dog, stretch a little, and then head on out for a walkie. It's like 9 something now. I watched a little bit of something. I just had something on in the background, like a manga shopping video. You're probably gonna see me watch a few things in the background again, because I am trying to get better about watching stuff on YouTube. Like, I'm so bad because I'm either playing something like a comfort show or I'm reading, so I'm not actually like on YouTube like that. So that's bad at me. I usually watch YouTube when I'm uploading a YouTube video, so I like catch up on all the people that I'm following and have notifications on when I'm actually uploading a video, but I have nothing in a minute, so I've got a few that I need to watch. Oh, and it's Monday, and I think Bonnie is doing reading sprints, so that'll be exciting. So yes, I'll be right back. I might show you my really not aesthetically pleasing fit for a walk. I don't care. I'm getting out. I'm getting some fresh air. That's what matters. Yes. Okay. I don't know if you guys can really... I mean, you can. I don't have a fucking thing to prop you up on. I don't want to bring the tripod out. But yes, this is it. Naruto long sleeve because it's only 34 degrees outside. You know, I got the Carhartt vest. The Beat. These were on sale, by the way. Definitely, you know, on Twitter I was like, should I get the Apple Air Max, you know, the over the ear? I wanted them because of how they looked. I'm a visual person. I buy things because I like the way they look. I'm glad I didn't, because I did not want to spend like $500 or $600. These were like $100-something on sale, so. So yeah, so this is me. I got my water. I'm going to be doing my little fitness thing because I'm fighting my sister this week, and I beat her the last time we did an Apple Watch fitness challenge. So I'm coming for you, Tiffany. You already know this because I tell you this, but now you know on a video that it is very official. And this week I will be beating you. I don't have an audiobook to listen to necessarily. I should start one. That should really be what I do. Oh, cool. Anyway, so yes, we'll see. I should be listening to Blood Scion right now, so I'm probably going to do that. It takes me about 20 minutes to walk around my neighborhood twice. Really not bad. So by the time I get back, it should be like close to 10:30, and that's when like I will kind of like get ready to be sitting at home all day, and then we will start the reading. And yeah, so it's not going to be like a 24-hour readathon or anything, but I'm going to read most of the day. So yeah, so let's get into it. I'm not going to film too much outside because I don't want y'all to know where I live. I know that there are TikTok people who are like, find me. Here's a picture of a tree, and people can do that. No. But I might take a little bit. I might show you my shoes as I walk. We'll see. But yes, goodbye. It's time for walking. Hello. Of course my dog has to start making noise. You know, he's gonna be licking on his paws the whole time until he goes to sleep. Lord have mercy. Can you stop? Apparently no. All right, so we're going to do the ivory key. As I said, I really don't have that much left. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and I'm gonna talk about my thoughts to y'all in this vlog. After that, I will show you what is in the stack beside me, because I do this thing where obviously I can read several books at one time. That doesn't really bother me, but I will take a bunch of stuff off my shelves, but I won't necessarily, you know, unnecessarily read it. So there's a ton of stuff that has been on my bedside, or not my bedside, the table beside me when I'm on the sofa, because that's where I read mostly. And oh my god, just licking away apparently. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff that's been on the table beside me that I just keep not picking up, and that's on me. So we'll talk about that when I'm done with this book. So yes, let's start the reading. Okay, I just finished it. That took me 41 minutes to finish. Not bad, if I do say so myself. I did get distracted. I let something play on in the background. The same video I was watching earlier, that was like a manga haul, and this person is also doing a manga tour. You know how to watch. So I just finished The Ivory Key. This was great. Wow. This is by Akshaya Raman. And first of all, without the dust jacket, this is very, very beautiful. With a dust jacket, it's also pretty. Man, what do I want to rate this? I think I'm going to rate this book 4.5, 5 stars. It was really good. It was really good. All right, so let me compose myself. Let me think about this. So basically, you are following 4 siblings. One of them, the oldest sister, is the Maharani. So I think she's the queen of this kingdom, Ashoka. And obviously, she always knew that this was going to happen, but it happened unexpectedly when her mother was assassinated. And with her becoming the Maharani so quickly, it further fractured her relationship with her other siblings. So her half-brother, who was her father's son before he had the other 3 kids with their mother, he was framed and accused of killing the mother, of assassinating her. You find out more about that. That's not really like giving anything away. The youngest brother, who I didn't realize up until a certain point was the sister's twin. Now, I don't know if they're identical or if they're just fraternal, but and then the youngest one is Rhea. So basically it's Caleb, Ranak, Vera, and Rhea are the 4 siblings. They're all estranged in some way, and it was a bit frustrating with how much everyone seemed to really dislike Vera. So obviously, as I said, Vera was thrust into this position before she was ready. Something happened where she felt like she didn't live up to the expectation of her mother. Like a battle ensued over magic, and she lost, and it devastated her. And certain decisions were made by the council that were not of her control. And like her brother blames her, her sister not so much because she's off doing her own thing, but even she like has this resentment toward Vera. It was so frustrating the way that like her sibling Ranak was most hated sibling of the 4. And I really didn't even dislike the other 3. Ranak was the worst because he actually ended up being the most selfish of the 4. And he did not see that until much later. Like all of his motivations, while they seemed like genuine and oh my god, like you're trying to do this for your other brother Caleb, it all came from a place of selfishness, and he didn't actually ever ask his brother, what do you want? What do you think of my plan? He just kind of did what he wanted to do. It's like, okay, dude, what the fuck? Anyway, so basically they all set out on a mission that's secret to find this thing called the Ivory Key. There was a woman hundreds and hundreds of years ago who like brought magic to the world or to this like kingdom, and then she sealed it away. And they need the Ivory Key because something is going on with the magic. I won't give that away. And they all agree to help Vera try to find the Ivory Key because she's found another map, another way to get to it. And it was really there when I was like, oh my god, I'm loving this. I absolutely cannot wait to read the next book, which comes out this year. I didn't write down before I started filming when this comes out. I'm pretty sure it's in the summer of 2023, which sucks. I really hate that I have to wait that long, but at least I didn't read this last year because then I would be even more annoyed because I do not like to wait. But it was fantastic. I definitely know of a friend that I want to buy this book for because I know that she would like it so much. But man, this was really good, and it made me think about because the siblings have to like solve a bunch of puzzles and stuff. It did make me think of Gilded Wolves. I'm not comparing them to each other in terms of like, no, much like Six of Crows, you know how that goes. It just reminded me of what they had to do in that series and how fun it was to read that. I loved that about the Gilded Wolves trilogy. I also kind of like that about Six of Crows, but no, I'm not comparing the two, like, Although, I think if you do like Gilded Wolves, you would like this book, because I think it was really awesome. So yes, I'm excited. I'm excited that I finished that. So let's get into all of the manga that's beside me, that I'm not sure that I'm actually going to read today, but I need to have read something. So Skip and Loafer, Volume 1. I have the first 6 volumes of this. 6 is like the most current volume that came out sometime last year. And this is just a really fun, cheerful thing. A young girl, she is going to Tokyo to school now, and it's just her time meeting new people. I think that's sweet. I need to read the newest volume of Noragami. It's almost over. We're almost there. I wanted to kind of wait, but I do just want to go ahead and read this. I don't think we're going to come to any like super duper conclusion yet, but it's okay. It's okay. I will have to wait for the next volume. It is what it is. Then I need to read the next few volumes of One Piece, the Water 7 arc. I've fallen behind on keeping up with One Piece, and I'm disappointed in myself for that. So I have like not the first, but 4 volumes beside me. And those are the 4 volumes that have been sitting on the table for like a month and a half. I'm not pleased about that choice that I made. Volume 2 of Hell's Paradise. I read this last year in the month of December, I think, and I really liked the first volume. I have like the first 6 in the series, so I figure let me go ahead and read it. I believe there's either 12 or 13 volumes in the series, and it's done. So I want to read that and finish it this year. I brought out Alice in Borderland for some reason. This is a little bit thicker. I was like, let me just pull this out and let me just start to read it. One that has been on the side table for quite some time has been Fruits Basket, the first volume of the collector's edition. This is the one I really need to actually pick up first, honestly, because I've put it off for so long. I'm disappointed in myself for that. These are the other volumes of One Piece. I finished volume 2 of Sakamoto Days yesterday, so I figured I would do volume 3 and finish the volumes that I have so far. I have 5 volumes. The 5th volume came out last year in December. So yeah. And you know, at some point, I'm not doing this on this video, but I really do need to do like a Kindle tour, and I really want to like spice up my Kindle. This is not the newest one. This is not the newest paperweight, but like this broke recently. I don't necessarily care about having a pop socket because I don't really hold my Kindle like that. I tend to hold it like this, but I want to put stickers on the back of my Kindle. And I just bought these really cool stickers, which I actually will show y'all later. I made a video, like a little Instagram story about how cute these stickers were. This girl was decorating her new Kindle Paperwhite, and she was trying to gatekeep and not tell people where the goddamn stickers came from. So I had to sleuth it up. I went on Amazon, and guess what? I found them. Thank you very much. And y'all will see them because they're so cute. But I mean, like, this is so, oh my God, it's just going to slide out of my hand. Like, I don't even, my sister doesn't even put a case on hers, which is crazy. She doesn't put a case on her cell phone either. I don't get how she does that. But like, you know, I don't know. I think that the pop socket is cute, but I'm not like, I don't need it. And then honestly, I've been considering getting the newer Kindle. Mine still works, but it is slow. It is slowing down a lot. This is weird. That's just kind of sitting there. I don't know. What do you think? If you have a newer Kindle Paperwhite, do you like it compared to the older versions? I'm sorry, I woke you up, my little cutie. I apologize. I think y'all might have seen my dog very quickly in the thing. My little kitty. My little kitty. Oh, I know, I love you so much. But yeah, so I'm gonna take a break really quick. I'm gonna watch something, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna start reading something. I haven't decided what I'm gonna pick up, but I know that I should really pick up Fruits Baskets. So Fruits Baskets it is. Fruits Basket it is. I will be watching that. See you in a minute. Hello. So we're back. I kind of started Hell's Paradise and was watching another video, or finishing the original video I started. I just found out that this package that I've been waiting for since December just showed up, but I want to finish reading this first, and I want to talk about Hell's Paradise before I get into it. Yeah, and I realized after the fact that I filmed me reading Ivory Key in slow motion instead of time lapse. That's very embarrassing because, you know, I looked up a little bit and I was like, the time is not going by as fast, you know. I thought it would be going by a little bit faster. No, then I went back and looked, that shit was slow-mo. But it's okay. I'm not going to obviously post all 22 minutes of me reading slowly. That would be ridiculous. But the next time I film myself reading, it will be in a time lapse, I promise you. But anyway, I'm getting into Hell's Paradise. I'm about halfway through. I'm almost to the middle. I know that I've talked about this a while ago, but just to let you know what Hell's Paradise is about. So basically, the shogunate has decided that they want to try to find the elixir to life, and they've sent a few people to this mysterious island. They come back well, most of the time they actually don't come back. Only one person finally made it out alive, but were they really? The quality of life wasn't quite there. Something is very strange about this island, but of course, he's not going to go himself. He's going to keep trying to get other people to go. So the newest solution is to gather up these very notorious killers, gang members, so on, and they're going to pair them with samurai and other people who are working with the shogunate to go to this island, and they're going to find the elixir, and whoever comes back alive will be given a pardon. So it has already dissolved into chaos in the first manga. The murderers have already died. Their chaperones have already died by the hands of the murderers or the island itself. It is utter chaos right now, but the main person that we're following is Gabimaru, and he is nicknamed the Hollow. You also follow a few different perspectives too. So now we're following this character. We were following another woman. Let me see. We're following her. I just saw it. We're following her. She's a murderer too. Like the few that have lived since the first volume, we kind of see them a bit. And yeah, it's pretty brutal. There are these monsters on here that are very weird. That kind of looks like a penis, but it's a fish that has many hands. Most koi fish look like a penis when they're drawn. Trust me, I have a koi fish tattoo and it definitely looks like a penis. Obviously it can be done well, and it is a nice tattoo. But once someone said, oh yeah, some koi fish tattoos look like penises, I couldn't unsee it. So it doesn't actually look like one, but because someone said it, I can't unsee it. Anyway, so yes, this is very dark. There's a lot of murder. I mean, thank God it's not in color, because I tell you what, blood everywhere. But so far so good. So I'm going to finish this. I'm also watching Tome Reader's newest video. Please follow Tome Reader if you are not. And yeah, let's put this in time-lapse mode. How about that? Hello, you're here with me and my dog Beatty. What does I? Hello. Yes. Okay, so I finished eating. It's already dark. I don't like winter. I've got lo-fi music on in the background because I'm gonna get committed to reading again. I took a bit of a break and I watched some videos by Ariel Bissett that I haven't seen. Cause she moved 2 years ago to Nova Scotia, and she has a 100-year-old house that she's been renovating. And I don't know why, but I just obsessively started watching those home makeover videos that she makes. They're just so nice to watch. The house is coming together. It's our house. It's coming together so great. But I just watched her 2-year this is how far we've come video. It was so sweet. I finished Hell's Paradise. Now I'm gonna start Noragami. I want to read that to completion, and I think I want to start Sakamoto Days Volume 3. And I know that I just said that I really need to pick up Fruits Basket, so maybe I'm gonna do Noragami then. No, you know what? Let me do Fruits Basket first. Take a break. Then read Noragami. So yes, I'm gonna let this play in the background. It's time for a time lapse. And at some point my husband will be home and he's gonna be making dinner and we're gonna hang out for a little while, but I'm gonna try to get as much reading done as I can. So at this point, I finished one book, finished one manga. My hope is to start another one and maybe finish 2. I really do need to read a One Piece one. So yeah, there you have it. Let's get into it. Welcome back, everyone. So as you can see, I'm in my office now. My husband helped me hang a shelf, so that's why I'm in here. We had dinner and we watched the first episode of The Last of Us. That was intense. I've never played the game and I only vaguely knew what it was about, and that was very scary. Yes, I'm watching my friend Viri stream right now. I think my husband is gonna play with her, or maybe they're gonna play another game. I'm not sure. This is Subnautica. But yes, I want to show you guys the shelf. I'm gonna be doing an updated office tour because I think at this point it's pretty obvious that this room should probably just mostly have manga in it. Like, I'm still gonna keep some things in here, some other genres, but I've got this really cool idea. I don't know if I'm gonna, I might show you guys. But pretty much the only manga I have in my living room, is Akame ga Kill, Prison School, and Raw Hero 6. So, you know, that's not bad. And then I have, if I take all of that off the shelf in there and I bring it in here, that gives me like a pretty nice, decent size shelf. And I'm going to put books that I've already read from my office in there. Not nonfiction though. It's going to be like other stuff. So like, I think I have a lot of romance down there because what I want to do for the office tour is have mostly manga in here. So I'm going to flip the camera around so y'all can see what I'm working with before there are any books on this third shelf. Okay, so if you've watched any of my other like office tours, what was on this wall was just these 2 like floating bookcase things, and there were just 3 prints. So it was 2 here above the books and then like 1 kind of in the middle. And yeah, the more I was looking at this wall, the more I was like, fuck, I really, really want floating shelves in here because I love the way this wall looks, even though, you know, I obviously can have more pictures up. I can't really do any pictures here. I can do smaller pictures. I'm gonna bring something from my bedroom up there. It'll look really cool because y'all have never seen that before. Oh, and I got a little thing to hang in my purses. I'm really excited about that. But yeah, I was like, maybe I should take these out of my office. I should just get 3 long shelves, which, I mean, technically that would have been a good idea because one thing I don't hate about this wall, but then like sometimes I think, man, I probably should have just gotten 4 long shelves, but I had this there already. I just liked the artwork the way it was. So in a way, I'm glad it worked out this way. I don't hate it. But I was thinking like, maybe I should just put those in my living room. But then the more I thought about it, like my husband hung these on Wednesday of last week. I really liked the way they looked. And I was like, but I don't hate the books there. Like, they're fine. I can always get another set of these, like, you know, it's like a little fucking L-shaped thing, and then you put the book and it kind of holds itself up. Get some of those for my living room so I can put some other any hardcover books that I still own that I like and I want to keep. I can put this in my living room. But yeah, I felt like these looked fine. I had a little shelf. I'm going to put something specific there, and I'm going to put it there because I don't ever see anybody talk about it in some of the videos I watch. Like this particular manga that I have, I don't see a lot of people have it in their collection. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. I think it's really underrated. And no, I'm not talking about Prison School. But yeah, I'm excited. I can't wait. So I'm actually going to do that tonight. I think I'm just going to listen to an audiobook. And kind of start setting my shelves up. I need to clean because, you know, when you hang it, like a bunch of fucking shit falls on the floor. So yeah, I gotta put my stuffed, you know, pushies back up, push my chair back. And then, yeah, and you know what? I'm thinking that because I did read a decent amount, right? So I finished Ivory Key. I read Hell's Paradise. I started Fruits Basket, finally. And that was interesting. It was very cute so far. I think I made it to chapter 4. And that's when we ate dinner and watched a movie. I'm still pretty awake. And it is, what, 10 something at night? It's like 10:30. I'm still pretty awake, so that's why I want to bring those in here. And I think I'll film more tomorrow. So this will be like a 1.5-day vlog. Because I do want to read some more and film it. And shit, maybe I'll go to Books A Million tomorrow. We'll see. Who knows? But yes, I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. You have a good day. Goodbye. Good morning. It is the next day. And it is actually 12:30, so good afternoon, not good morning. Yeah, last night was good. I took a little edible. Fell asleep on the sofa, watching, well, letting the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring extended cut play in the background as I fell asleep. I woke up when it was over, which was like at 4 o'clock in the morning. Crawled into bed and slept in a little bit because my husband didn't have to go to work until like 9:30. So I slept till 9, which is very like not normal for me. I'm usually up at like 7 something. Anyway, so I've taken my time. I did some things around the house a bit. I did move some books, which I said I was going to do last night, so I'm really excited. But I figured, you know what, since it's kind of not late, but like later in the day, I'm going to edit what I did yesterday. And I'm just going to let y'all see me kind of do that in the background because I was watching Ariel Bassett's videos and she did that. And I was like, ooh, I really like the way that looks. And I tried to do that one time before when I started my channel. I didn't like how it came out, but I think I like how she did it. She does have better equipment than me, but it's okay. You know, I'm just getting inspired by people who've been in the game for a long time. And that's all that matters. So yeah, so today, another day off. I'm editing what I did. I'm probably not going to be filming myself read. I do plan on reading later, but I think like this will be essentially the end. And I kind of want to show y'all what I've done with some things I've changed around in my house. Basically what I can say is all of the manga that I own is in my office now. Wasn't like there was a lot in any other part of the house, but there were several like series that were completed in my living room. They are now in here, and it has opened up a lot of space for me, which I love. You know, I love that. I'll fill it up quickly, as we all know. But yeah, so let's just get into it. I might actually show y'all a little bit of stuff too. No, we'll see. We'll see how we go. But yeah, I'm excited. Now, if you've ever wondered, you know, wanted to see me kind of edit stuff on iMovie, you're gonna kind of be over my shoulder. We'll see how it looks. But yes, and I'm gonna do a time lapse. We're not gonna do slow-mo. I'm not gonna make the same mistake as I did yesterday. Lord. Okay, so I think it's very clear that I need to pick a stopping point because as I've edited things, we're almost at the 40-minute mark for this vlog. But I wanted to show you some of the things that I did, how I changed some stuff, and I'm pretty excited. So I got these 2 new light bars. They are by the company Govee. I really couldn't decide how I wanted to put them on this wall because They have a base that allows them to lay flat, but they also have this base that lets it stand up. I tried both, and I think I like this way the most, but I'm obviously going to keep the other base, and, you know, I'll play around with it. But for now, this works the best. It is really out of the way because obviously behind the risers, there's really nothing. It's just those two like things holding it up. I got these from Amazon, by the way, if you were ever interested. They display pops like so well. Obviously same thing here. As you can see, that's all the risers there. So some stuff that changed. I don't want to go too much into detail because obviously, as I said, I'm going to do a updated office tour, but I put a Comic I Kill there. I'm not going to go into detail because you wouldn't take with that either. I took the books off of this shelf and this shelf, and those are now in my living room. So it's all devoted to manga. So I brought Prison School into the office, which I definitely would like to read it again. I've read it like twice now, but I don't think that it needs to be displayed prominently. So that's why it's on the bottom. And most of these are ones that I haven't read yet. You see, I have like a decent amount of space left here, just like you saw on these two shelves. I have a lot of space now, and I have a lot of space on this bottom shelf. So a lot of books that I had there are also going into, or also went to my living room. I don't necessarily want to have like a double stack of regular books there, but it's going to work for now. I didn't have space to put the Noodle Shop mystery books, so they're there. I'll figure that out later. I mean, the biggest part of this shelf is really the Soul Eater Fire Force stuff. So yeah, so that's the kind of stuff that I've done so far. I'm really excited about the lights. And thank you so much for watching my video. I appreciate it a lot. Actually, let me turn the camera around and give a proper goodbye. Yes, thank you so much for watching my video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I really do. This is my first vlog of 2023, and I'm pretty happy with it. I've got some cool stuff planned this year for other vlogs. I'm going to more conventions this year. I want to go to Otakon. I might go to KatsuCon, but that's like right around the corner. That's in like on Valentine's Day weekend. Obviously, I'm going to do another family trip this year, which I want to show you guys. And yes, so this is like the first vlog of the year. I hope you liked it. I do plan on reading later, I promise. Yeah, I promise. But I am going to eat lunch now because it's like 3 o'clock. And I hope you guys have a really good day. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like it, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow me on other social media. Also, really cool news. I just hit 326 or 27 subscribers on YouTube. Very exciting. Y'all know I'm trying not to get like obsessed with that. The number isn't like the biggest thing. Always have fun with this. I put some stuff in my video about like little tips on editing, but at the end of the day, always have fun, especially if you're creating content. Like, I know I couldn't do some of the things that my friends do who do this like as a job, you know, they're getting paid to do that. But as long as you have fun, that's what matters. Keep up the good work. I believe in you. So you guys have a good day. Goodbye.